Welcome back to my real estate podcast with David Liberator. I'm your host, and today we're diving into something that's been getting a lot of buzz lately: luxury condos in downtown Sarasota. David, you've been really deep in this market, so I'm excited to pick your brain about what's actually happening with these high-rise towers and what makes them different from each other.
Hey, thanks for having me. Yeah, downtown Sarasota is really in a fascinating moment right now. We've got several major luxury towers that have either just come online or are in development, and they're all competing for the same high-end buyer. So I thought it would be really valuable to break down what each one is actually offering and how they stack up against each other.
That's perfect, because I think a lot of people assume all luxury condos are basically the same, right? Like, you've got a nice view, nice finishes, and boom, you're done. But I'm guessing that's not really how it works?
Not at all. That's actually a really common misconception. The differences are huge when you start looking at things like location within downtown, the actual amenities, unit layouts, and even the developer's track record. Some towers are more focused on lifestyle and community, while others are really about the investment potential. And then there's the whole question of what floor you're on, what direction you're facing, and what the long-term market outlook is for that specific building.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you're saying it's not just about picking the fanciest building. There's actually strategy involved in understanding which tower makes sense for different buyers.
Exactly. And that's why I wanted to do this comparative review. Some buyers are looking for the most prestigious address, some want the best rental income potential, some just want to be in the heart of the action with the best restaurants and nightlife nearby. So depending on what your priorities are, a different tower might actually be the better choice, even if it's not the newest or the tallest.
That makes total sense. So when you're looking at these towers, what are the main things you're comparing? Like, what are the criteria you use to actually evaluate them?
Great question. So I'm looking at things like the unit mix and floor plans. Are they studios or are they three-bedroom penthouses? The amenity package is huge: pool, gym, concierge, wine cellars, private theaters, that kind of thing. Then there's location specifics: proximity to the beach, walkability to restaurants and shops, parking situations. And then the financial side: what are the HOA fees? What's the price per square foot? What's the historical appreciation? And what's the rental market like, if that's relevant to the buyer?
Right, right. So you're really painting a full picture instead of just saying this one's the best. I love that. So what's actually going on in downtown Sarasota right now? Is this a buyer's market, a seller's market? Are things flying off the shelf?
It's really interesting because we're seeing a lot of activity, but it's also gotten more selective. The days of everything selling instantly are kind of behind us. Buyers are being smarter about where they're putting their money. And honestly, that's good news, because it means the quality developments and the ones with real value propositions are standing out. The ones that are just throwing up a tall building without thinking about the experience or the community, those are struggling a bit more.
No kidding. So that's actually really encouraging, because it rewards developers who are actually thinking about what makes a great place to live, not just what makes a quick profit. When someone's considering downtown Sarasota luxury condos right now, what should they actually be thinking about first?
First, I'd say get clear on your own priorities. Are you buying to live full-time, part-time, or as an investment? That changes everything. Then look at the actual location, not just the building. Downtown Sarasota is walkable, but some towers are more central than others. And then really dig into the specifics of each building. Talk to current residents if you can. Look at the financials. Understand the HOA structure. Don't just go by marketing materials. That's where a lot of people get tripped up.
That's solid advice. You know, what I love about what you're doing with this review is that you're really giving people the tools to make their own informed decision instead of just telling them what to buy. That's the kind of stuff that actually helps people. So for anyone listening who wants to dig deeper into the specific towers and how they compare, where should they look?
Well, that's exactly why I put together this comparative review. It breaks down the top towers in downtown Sarasota side by side. The pros, the cons, the financials, the lifestyle aspects. It's designed to help buyers and investors actually understand what they're looking at and make a decision that makes sense for their specific situation.
David, this was really helpful. I think a lot of people are going to get a lot out of this. Thanks so much for taking the time to break this down for us.
My pleasure. Always happy to talk about what's happening in downtown Sarasota. It's an exciting market.